Hello and welcome to this behind the lyrics for Dating Me is Like a Cambridge Term by me. No shit. So yeah, as you can see, this can be quite a chill little chat. I'm wrapped in a blanket in my room. Well, not my room, but a room in my house. So let's get to it. So, Dating Me is Like a Cambridge Term. So I wrote it in the middle of the night. So sometimes I can't sleep very well. Sometimes I get sort of episodes of insomnia. And yeah, this night I just couldn't sleep. I was in a kind of stressed, creative mood, if that makes sense. It was about 5 a.m, I think, or maybe 4 a.m. when I started writing the song, and maybe 5 a.m. when I finished, or 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. or whatever. It was quite late or early, depending on your perspective. But yeah, basically I was just in a really like sassy creative mood, and I just remember like writing down in my phone like insults and disses and comebacks because I'd recently at the time come out of a very toxic relationship, and it was we'd just broken up again. And I was writing down things in my phone like what he'd said about me and like doing little comebacks. So for example, he was like having a real go at me and, you know, really putting me down for having gone on Tinder whilst we had been broken up. And he was just saying, you know, oh my God, normal people don't do that. That's so dirty and grim. My soulmate will never be easy. He said that, and I was like, wow, you've literally just called me easy. Firstly, that's so sexist. Can I just point that out? But yeah, I just thought, wow, that's funny. And yeah, I remember just writing down, oh, you say your soulmate will never be easy. Well, thank God for that. Do you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want to be your soulmate. So just things like that. I was in a sassy mood. Song idea, I'm not really sure where it came from, but I think it was born out of that. And I started I was just at the table, sitting down. Normally when I write songs, I actually start by going to the piano. Sometimes I'll have a melody in my head, but sometimes I'll just play around on the piano, find some chords I like, and then have a melody and then put lyrics to it. But this was quite different. I think I was kind of thinking of things to say and sort of just like singing it in my head, and I was writing down the lyrics. Normally I write them in my phone, but I was actually writing it on a piece of paper this time. So it was a very unique little experience, special to this song. So yeah, obviously the first verse is like, you know, all boys, they try to date me. They don't know that I'm crazy. I'm getting DMs daily, get a life. So it kind of starts off as like a, God, all this fucking unwanted male attention, like just piss off, you know what I mean? Ugly mugs, cocky thugs, being quite rude, kind of like whatever, fuck you men. By the chorus, you realise, oh, you know, the reason that I don't want to date these men is, at least in part, because, well, I'm actually a crazy fucking bitch. And yeah, in verse 2, I obviously talk about, you know, my previous ex, we had good sex, I'd make him cry and then say goodbye, you know, wasn't me who chopped it off, all of that stuff. Again, then it's the chorus about me being a crazy lady, and then the bridge is like, I wish I knew why I hate them, and then the final chorus is, well, the reason why I hate them is because dating men is actually worse than dating me. Some of the lyric process, because obviously the song includes a lot of similes, metaphors, and I literally, some of it is just funny. I remember it was the line, dating men is like losing the Battle of Stalingrad. I literally, to this day, still do not even know what that battle is. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was just trying to think of like, what's the name of like a really like famous, you know, devastating battle, which I can, you know, compare to what dating men is like, you know, losing, you know, it's a really big loss or a really big failure, you know? You feel just really shit. So yeah, I was like, Battle of Hastings? No, that doesn't have a very good ring. And what can I rhyme with Hastings? That doesn't sound very severe. So yeah, I was just Googling like famous battles, and it came up with Stalingrad, and I was like, perfect. So yeah, I obviously then went from there to rhyme it with stuff like Spotify with the ads. Classic. What my idea was behind the song was basically, I just come out of a toxic relationship. It was very, very toxic on both parts. And basically in my head, I was thinking about all the things that that guy had said to me, like horrible things about me, criticisms, etc. And, you know, when someone's saying horrible things about you, what do they want? They want you to break down, cry, believe those things about yourself, or else, you know, fight back and deny those things and let it, you know, get you down. But I was like, fuck that, you know, I'm not letting that happen. I'm actually, instead of doing that, I'm going to own it. And the whole point of the song is like, yeah, I am a fucking nutter. Yeah, I am a crazy bitch. Yeah, I'm toxic as fuck. But that's me, you know, I own that, I recognise that, I take responsibility for that, but I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna sit and cry about it, I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm just gonna go, yeah, fucking, this is me, mate. Take it or leave it. I don't give a fuck what you think. You know, that's kind of what the whole vibe is. So it's supposed to be quite like an upbeat, therapeutic song and just like a celebration almost of like, none of us are perfect. We can all be fucking crazy mental bitches at times, but that's all right. And we don't have to be, you know, hating ourselves for our flaws. And yeah, it was sort of just like a fuck you, as in like, yeah, you know what? All those things you said are true. And they still don't affect me. Haha, get fucked. And obviously, yeah, I wanted to, the final chorus is when I kind of like, there's a twist in the song where it's like, yeah, dating me is like a Cambridge term, but dating men is like an Oxford term. You know, the classic rivalry. And I went to Cambridge, so obviously I'm going to say Oxford is worse. So dating men is worse. And that's why, you know, I'm mad, because all the boys I've ever had are just really fucking mad. Hashtag just quoting my lyrics there. Stream the song, please, if you haven't already. Watch the music video, it's sick. So yeah, that's the sort of kind of like punchline, or like the final diss, the final comeback is like, you know, I guess if my ex was actually listening, he might be like, oh, she took it on board what I said. She recognises, she's admitting that she's mad, and you know, she was the problem. But then, by the final chorus, it's like, oh no, nah, honey, you're still worse, and fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to be a kind of like sassy song, but not so much like a serious revenge song, more of just like an upbeat, therapeutic and empowering song. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the little, you know, Oxford vaccine, obviously that refers to the AstraZeneca vaccine, the Cambridge-Oxford rivalry, I went to Cambridge. By the 5th week, that's referring to the classic week 5 blues of Cambridge students and all that stuff. So I hope you liked it, guys.